Hello, everyone. My name is Stephen Jackson of People's Depot. My website is thepeoplesdepot.com. Many times I come doing videos talking to you about gold and silver, I talk to you about health and wellness, as well as just general online stuff. People's Depot is all about helping people's companies grow, expand, and maintain. We also help people start companies through our online niches, our world-class training, and our wonderful resources. Today, I'm going to be talking to you again about gold and silver. We had a series where we talked about numismatic coins, the importance of them. Now we're going to start talking about bullions. You may have seen my podcast with Miles Standish. He was very, very in-depth, has a great deal of knowledge about gold and silver. And he definitely brings credibility to what we are presenting to our audience. So today, as I mentioned before, we're going to be talking about bullions. Now, a bullions is just a simple piece of silver or gold. This is a typical bullion. This is a 1 ounce silver eagle. It's worth about $30. Now, you might say, well, I can get silver cheaper than that. But you may be referring to a spot price. And a spot price is the price you get in the market that you trade gold and silver on. But what we're really talking about is the actual money. This is what you need in your hand. This is what brings you value. Now, I'm not saying that trading gold and silver on the market doesn't bring you value. But what I am saying is, what happens if the market crashes? What happens if our currency goes belly up or it has to be reset? How will you purchase items? You need sound money. You need real money. Gold and silver is real money. Today, I'm going to talk a lot about silver because it's the easiest to get. Now, many people in this country don't have knowledge about sound money. They are not really taught it in school. They don't think there's any reason to have it. But again, imagine if you wake up one day and the U.S. currency has no value to it. How will you buy something as simple as food? That is why sound money is so important. And we're in such inflationary periods. Money is being printed as though it's growing on trees, and eventually it will no longer have a value. And we know this because history shows us this. This happens in many countries, although we are a very strong country. And it has never happened, to my knowledge, with us. It can happen and most likely will happen. Many people are worried. Many people are worried throughout the world because quiet as it's kept, other countries are doing the same thing. But the bottom line is gold and silver. Keep in mind, our currency is what is called a fiat currency, which means it is no longer backed by gold or silver as it was before. And this was changed in the 70s. So today we do have concern. Now, I've been talking to people about gold and silver and the importance of acquiring gold and silver. And I've also given many links and podcasts and blogs, but I want to keep mentioning it because people do need direction. And there's so much fraudulent information out there. But people don't realize just how easy it is to acquire gold and silver. And so we've established a collaboration which will allow my audience to be able to acquire real, authentic gold and silver at dealer direct prices with no minimums and no maximums, meaning you can buy as little as you want or as much as you want. Now, oftentimes, if you were to call a company that's in gold and silver and try to buy gold and silver, they're going to try to sell you some coins for, 5,000. They want a minimum. They try to get a 5,000, 1,000 to 5,000, even 10 or 15,000. I've tried it before. But you can buy gold and silver as little as, in incremental amounts, as little as $20. Now, you won't own the whole ounce, but if it's silver, most likely it'll be close to over half an ounce. If it's gold, then it'll just be a small fraction, but you can buy it in incremental amounts, and you can continue to purchase it that way and continue to build up your inventory of gold and silver, because sound money is so very important. And so we have this collaboration that not only will allow you to do that, but they will also teach you about gold and silver and give you direction on how you can acquire gold and silver, thus building wealth and a legacy for your family. You see, we've been able to direct people on how they can actually get sound help. And not only can they get help in learning how to buy it, as you buy it, they even have a compensation plan if you choose to go that route. In other words, you can make a business out of it and create a compensation plan along with while you're purchasing gold and silver. See, because this group of people the leaders of this group have a clear understanding about gold and silver, and they have a clear understanding about the average folk, the average people. They realize that many people throughout their lives or due to their station in life may not have what the wealthy have. In other words, you take a person like Warren Buffett, he has over 129 million ounces of silver. Well, wealthy people are gobbling up as much as they can because they understand what is happening to our currency. So what about the people that are not in the know? How do we help those? Well, this is the reason why I do these videos, to help people all around, anyone who wants it, to be able to purchase or acquire gold and silver. When I started out buying, an ounce or 2 ounces a week. And then I started buying numismatic coins. And then I got to the point where I recognized the collaboration that I established, the group of people that was directing me in this. I learned about it. And then I started making a business out of it, whereby I got compensated and I was able to continue to buy gold and silver on large amounts, as well as numismatic coins. And that is these coins here. We talked a lot about them, collectible coins. And I was able to actually purchase gold and silver and numismatic coins out of the proceeds of what I was getting through the compensation plan that was set up. So it's just like getting free gold and silver. And it only took me a simple few months to be able to establish that. Now, if a person wishes to build a business to do that, they can do that if they choose to. Or if you just want to acquire gold and silver because they allow you to buy a dealer direct, so you get the best pricing and you can buy in incremental amounts. If you want to do that, you can do that as well. But either way, we are directing people on how they can do that. And that's the reason for these videos, because you have to start somewhere, as I did. And because I have all these wonderful niches, I share them with my audience. But not only do I share them, I'm actually involved in using many of the niches that I use. So here I have the opportunity to be able to present information such as that to my audience. And that's what I like to do. I like to help my audience grow. You see, you want to invest wisely in gold and silver. You don't want to invest wildly like you would do if you were doing some type of cryptocurrency or something like that. But you want to make wise investments. And through this particular avenue, you can. The average person, no matter what their station in life is, can invest wisely, no matter what the amount is. Anybody, even low to moderate income people, are able to acquire gold and silver. And that is what I wanted to be able to do. I wanted to help the average individual, no matter who they may be to acquire gold and silver. And so that's why I do these videos, and that's why I do all this information. I have people that I bring to the public that are actually professional or knowledgeable, or people that are recognized as the authority on gold and silver. So if you've seen my podcast, if you've seen my videos, then you know what I'm referring to. But if you haven't, take the opportunity to do that. You can go to peoplesdepotpodcast.com, or you can go to thepeoplesdepot.com, my website, and you can look at our podcast, you can look at videos, you can look at my blogs on gold and silver. There's a wealth of information that can direct you on if you want to just start acquiring gold and silver, where you'll be able to do that as well. If you want to learn about gold and silver, then you'll be able to do that also. If you want to actually turn it into a business, you can do that as well. The bottom line is do something, because these times are too perilous for us to not do anything. We're living in difficult times. We must make a decision so that we can protect our legacy and our families. So I thought I would do this video to try to pass that information on to you, kind of share, help you to understand what a bullion is and how this is really real money. This is the everyday money that was always used before currency was created. And this is what's going to be after currency is gone. So a wealthy person is the person that has gold and silver, not the person that has stacks of green paper or numbers in their bank account, because those can be wiped out. If you are trading on the stock market, then by all means, do what you do, but understand that can disappear at any moment. But this will last. This is sound spending money, and you can use this to protect your family, to support your family. So I simply direct you on how to do that. You can cash in, you can turn in all your fiat currency and get sound money and put it in your bank account. There's special bank accounts where you can use these, where you can always have silver in it or gold, whatever you choose. Silver is most easiest, and many analysts today are recognizing that silver is at an all-time low. In other words, what I mean by that is it has been held to a lower price for a long time. Now it's about to explode. So why not take advantage of it while it's affordable, while it's much more economical? So again, my name is Stephen Jackson, and I'm the owner of People's Depot. Please visit my website, thepeoplesdepot.com, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, there's a lot of information. The People's Depot. You can subscribe to that channel anytime. Please do. And the only thing I have left to say is, see you later.